Hello. I'm on a whole different level today. I am so hyper and so full of energy right now. It's insane. So, first things first, I finally did winged eyeliner on my own eyes, and it's not perfect, but I'm pretty daggone proud of it. So that's first things first, most important. So if you are on here live with me, say hi. Hello, Chrissy. Hi, Heaven. Say hello. Hi, Ashley. Da 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 da. I finally nailed a winged liner, guys, and don't ask me to do it on live because I doubt that will ever happen because it makes me really nervous. Hi, Erin. Hello. All right, so first things first, hit the share button because we are all about good tips today, and I'm going to help you guys with your foundation routine. So please hit the share button. My wings have always failed too because my hand shakes so bad. Like, I don't know if you can tell even just right here. My hand just shakes all the time. So wings were really, really hard for me, and I'm pretty proud of this wing right now. Pretty daggone proud of this wing. So, anyways. What was I saying? Oh, if you're on here live, drop me a purple heart. And if you are watching the replay, then drop a pink heart. We're gonna change it up from 1 and 2 and being boring. So, I got some new tips that I want to bring to you guys, and I'm pretty excited actually to do these and show you guys what I have. So, the first thing I'm going to use is this right here. I know this looks weird, but I paid like $1 for this mixing palette at the dollar store, and it's the best thing to ever happen to my life when I mix things together. Hi, Tara. So I'm going to show you guys how I use this. First of all, I'm going to take my foundation and concealer palette that looks like this. Comes with foundation and 2 concealers. I use this one for redness, this one for blemishes, and I'm going to scrape a little bit out of my foundation. Isn't it, Tara? I saw someone else do it and I was like, oh, I have to do that. So I went on a manhunt for this freaking mixing palette today. And let me tell you what, these things were not easy to find. Hi, April. Hello. I went to the Family Dollar, couldn't find one. Went to Rite Aid, couldn't find one. And finally at the Dollar General, I struck gold and found one. Hi, Carly. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Debbie. So right now I'm just scraping a little bit of my Gina Beige foundation out of my palette. You don't need much. This will be enough to cover my entire face and probably then some. I'm just using the edge of my brush, which it's not coming off very easily, but we'll just scrape it off with my finger here. And I'm making a mess. That's all right though. Dollar General. Yes, Tara. Dollar General has these, and I paid like literally $1 for it. Yes, it's going to be amazing for mixing lipsticks in the fall, which I do a lot of. Usually when you see me wearing lipstick, it's not just one color. It's like a mix of 37 different colors. Hi, Becky. Okay, so I'm going to clean this off here now that I've done made a mess. Hi, Marley. Hello, Molly. And making color. Yes, I agree. So I've got that foundation in my pan here. Yes, it's a mess, but we're going to mix it together here in a second. And then this is our facial oil, which is called Due Date. This stuff is amazing for all types of skin. I don't care what kind of skin you have, oily, dry, combo. If you have skin, you need this stuff because it makes your skin glow from within, and I'm obsessed with it. Hi, Katie. So I'm going to use like half a pump of Must Do, and I'm going to mix that with my foundation. And then just scrape that out of there. I might have to get more since I made such a mess. Hi, Heather. Hi, Caitlin. And then I'm just going to put this right on my face, just like you would normally. So this is going to give you more of a dewy finish as opposed to matte. So if you have dry or mature skin, this is going to be perfect for you. Hello, Morgan. And even if you have oily skin, this will work too. I just like a dewy finish to my foundation. I'm not all about the matte look because my skin is super duper dry to begin with. Yes, Tara, Due Date is life. I use it every single night before I go to bed. That way it soaks into my skin all night long. And when I go to put foundation on in the morning, my skin is so smooth and hydrated and my foundation goes on so easily. So that little bit actually covered my entire face. I thought I was going to have to get more, but I don't. But I am getting hair everywhere. Nancy, I know, but I live in a very, very small town, and I don't have access to any of those places. So the dollar store and Rite Aid is about as good as it gets for me. Hello, Heather. If you guys are watching live, what did I say? Drop a purple heart, and if you're watching the replay, drop a pink heart. We're gonna change it up from 1 and 2 because that's boring. I need to change it up. So I'm going to do the same thing actually with my concealer as well. I'm just going to grab a little bit. I'm going to grab a little bit of the number 2 concealer. Hello, thank you guys for watching. If you are learning anything from this, please hit the share button. I greatly appreciate it because it helps me expand my network and meet new people, which is pretty freaking cool. That's really why I do this. Hello, hello. All right, so a little bit of due date, like half a pump. Again, you don't need much of this at all. And I'm gonna mix this together just like I did with the foundation. And if you need any extra coverage, then you can do that, but I'm going to use this one. And actually, I don't know where it's at. Yeah, forget it, it's all right. I'm gonna use this under my eyes too. So the thing about this, the cool part about this trick is when you dab this concealer onto the tops of your cheekbones, that is where light reflects off of your cheeks, making your eyes look brighter and wider. So whenever you do this, it's going to brighten up your entire face. Now I do need a little bit of extra coverage on my nose because it's pretty red all the time. But this just makes your concealer and your foundation into like a BB cream texture. So it's going to give you like more natural lightweight coverage as opposed to full coverage. What color concealer do you use? Heather, this is concealer number 2. And I'm going to look up while I do this so I blend it into all of the fine lines underneath my eyes. But I use concealer number 1 usually to correct any redness. If my face is really red, then I use the concealer number 1 before I put my foundation on to correct it. That way my foundation doesn't have to do it. Hi, Katie. Hi, Carly. You guys have to catch the replay because these tips are too freaking good. I'm obsessed with doing my foundation this way. So as you can see, like this just gives you an all over dewy natural finish to your foundation, makes it into like a BB cream, and it's super easy, guys. I paid $1 for this and it made my life so easy because I used to mix it on the back of my hand, but I felt like I had to use more product that way because I was getting it on my hand and I couldn't scrape it all off. With this, I scraped every single bit, well, just about, out of this mixing palette, and it made my life so easy. Hi, Katie. And this is the number 17 diffuser brush that I'm using for my foundation and to blend out that concealer. It's huge and blends like a freaking dream. Miss your face, Tara. Have a good day. Okay, I'll stop rubbing this across my face now. I'm obsessed with it. I can't help it. So if you are wanting natural but full coverage, then I suggest getting this complexion palette with the foundation and 2 concealers, because actually when you use different tone concealers on your face to cover whatever you're trying to cover, you're going to get more natural coverage that way, as opposed to just using one color all over your face and being very monotoned. So like I said, I use concealer number 1 for redness and number 2 for blemishes. Now if you're wanting to like actually highlight underneath your eyes, your brow bone, anything like that, I would recommend concealer 0. So let's say that you got a little too heavy-handed with the Due Date facial oil. We can fix that. So this is called my Triple Threat palette. It has my translucent powder, my blush, and my bronzer all in one. It's so handy, takes up like hardly any space at all. So if you get like too carried away with the facial oil, you can get a little bit of this translucent powder and just dab it over the places that you don't want to be shiny, or the places that you really want to set. So if you have like larger pores around your nose, then you can dab that around there, because we want most of the glowy dewiness to be on our cheeks. Hi, Samantha. All right, so after we do that, then I'm going to use my blush. What's the price for 2 concealers and a foundation? What? How much is this? I want to say that this is, I can't remember off the top of my head, Heather. I will message you after I get off here because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Hi, Jordan. Hi, Amber. But if you need color matched for foundation or concealer, please message me before you order, because I want to make sure that you get the right color. Now, as always, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee on all products, so you can get a refund, exchange for a different color, whatever you want to do. But there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. I guarantee you that you're going to fall in love with it, so you're not going to need to use that return policy. Love that eyeshadow. Thank you, Jordan. This is actually Uptown Girl, which is this gold color right here, and then this green one's called I've Always Loved You. I don't know. It's like an olive green color, and it's my favorite one that we sell. Like, this is my favorite matte shade in the world. So I use that Perfect Translucent Powder. Now we're going to put on blush, which this is blush number 6. These pans are huge, and I guarantee you that it will take you forever and a day to go through these. So keeping with the glowy theme, we're going to use blush number 6, Glowing, right on our cheeks. And you want to keep your blush 2 finger widths away from your nose. That way you don't give your face like that rosacea look. You want it just to be glowy and give it that pop of color. So if you get too much foundation, or you want to like tone it down a little bit, then you can blush, sorry. If you get too much blush and you want to kind of tone it down a little bit, then you can go back over it with your foundation brush and kind of sandwich the two together to tone it down a little bit and make it look more natural. I just hit pan on my translucent powder and got that in December. Exactly. It lasts forever. So last step is going to be to add some bronzer to my face just to warm it up. This bronzer is perfect for every skin tone. Even pale girls like me can use it. And this just warms up your face, gives it a little bit of definition and a little bit of color. And I am obsessed. Hello, Mariah. I'm going to put a little bit on my forehead. I've got too much hair, y'all. Too much hair. Remember, if you're watching live, drop a purple heart. If you're watching the replay, give me a pink heart. We're changing it up from the 1 and 2. Changing it up. All right, so after all that's done, then of course you want to set it all with finishing spray. Hi, Cheyenne, because there's no point in putting all this makeup on your face if it's just going to come right off. So setting spray is going to be your absolute best friend, okay? It takes a couple of spritz, takes you like 5 seconds, okay, to lock in your makeup for 16 hours. I think that's well worth it. And these bottles will last you forever. I've had this one for probably close to 6 to 8 months now, and it's still pretty full. Okay, Heather, I will message you as soon as I get off of here. But I do believe... No, I don't want to tell you wrong on that either. I don't have prices memorized, y'all. I'm really bad with numbers. Hi! Super bad with numbers, so I don't want to tell you wrong. But if anybody wants pricing on these products, I can absolutely message you whenever I get off of here. I would be happy to do that. So we're going to spray this with finishing spray. And I basically bathe in this stuff so my makeup doesn't move all day long. And then I fan my face dry. And yes, I have hit myself in the face before while doing this. And I just do this to dry it a little bit faster. It's not necessary. I just like doing this. I have Jax to the point now where when I'm doing my makeup, he starts doing this to my face. It's actually quite funny. So, last but most certainly not least, I have a brand new lipstick that I just got in the mail probably an hour ago that I'm so excited to try. So this is part of the sheer lipsticks that we just came out with. This was the last one to launch, and this might be the one that I'm most excited about. This one is called Buried Away. It's number 207. So these lipsticks are super sheer. They're like a lip balm. They glide right on. They're not sticky. They're not thick. They're not gonna like cake up on your lips and make them dry. They're actually going to moisturize your lips, because if you have super dry lips like I do, then that's what you need. I carry these around and use them as chapstick. So with them being sheer, you can make them as light or as dark as you want. Just keep layering to make it darker. That's it. So 1 layer if you want it light, a couple of layers if you want it darker. So this one's number 207, Buried Away. And I know this looks super dark and scary and intimidating, but it's gorgeous, I promise you. I had to like really concentrate when I put lipstick on. But how freaking pretty is this color, especially for fall that's coming around the corner. I know everybody's like, it's only August, stop talking about fall, but fall is my favorite time of the year. And my favorite, like, that's my favorite makeup time of the year, because it's like dark colors and, you know, sweaters and boots and scarves, and those are all of my favorite things. So if you guys have any questions about any of the products that I used, please feel free to message me or comment on here and ask. If you already have a beauty guide that you shop with, make sure you go to her and ask her questions, shop with her. But I really appreciate all of your guys' support. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you later. Bye.